You won't believe what Bahati just posted on Instagram that has left the entire Kenyan internet in absolute shock. The gospel-turned-secular artist just dropped an emotional bombshell about his firstborn daughter that has everyone talking, crying and questioning everything they thought they knew about this family. What Bahati has just revealed is going to leave you absolutely speechless, but that is not all. Wait until you see what happened next between him and his baby mama Yvette Obura. This story has more twists than a Kenya telenovela, and trust me, you need to hear every single detail of it. Let me break down exactly what was posted by Bahati, because this is where things get deep, emotional and honestly beautiful. On Friday morning, as Kenyans were scrolling through their feeds, probably sipping their morning tea, Bahati hits us with this incredibly heartfelt post. The photos alone were enough to make you emotional. Gorgeous pictures of his daughter Mueni, all grown up at 9 years old, looking absolutely stunning in what appeared to be a birthday celebration photo. But it was the caption that really got everyone in their feelings. Bahati wrote, and I quote, "Happy 10th birthday my love," followed by multiple heart emojis. Now wait, some confusion here because Mueni actually turned 9, not 10, but let's not get caught up in these details. What matters is what came next. He continued, "My Mueni, my firstborn daughter, my mom, it was just the other day that I held you in my arms as a baby. Look at you now, you are now a big girl. Glory to God." Now let me pause here for a second because this is very significant. Bahati named his daughter after his late mother, Lucia Mueni. This man lost his mother when he was just 7 years old, grew up in an orphanage in the Mathare slums, and here he is, naming his firstborn after the woman who gave him life. The emotional weight of that alone is enough to make anyone tear up. But he wasn't done. Bahati kept on going. "My princess, the one named after my late mom, Lucia Mueni. A lot didn't go well at the beginning, but every day I strive to make sure that I make up for every single smile lost. All I can promise is that you will always live like a princess that you are." Can we just take a moment here because Bahati is literally acknowledging that things were rough at the start. For those who don't know the backstory, and don't worry, we are going to get into all the tea in just a minute. Bahati and Yvette's relationship didn't exactly have a fairy tale beginning. There were DNA tests involved, there was drama, there were years where Bahati wasn't as present in Mueni's life as he should have been. And there he is, publicly acknowledging it, owning up to it and promising to do better. But wait, there is more. The post got even more emotional. Bahati then quoted Psalms chapter 91 verse 16, writing, "I declare, with long life may Jesus satisfy you and show you his salvation." Now, he went full dad mode with some Swahili that basically translates to him saying that stress should not affect Siamini as she is about to become a teenager very soon. Then he wrapped it up with, "Help me wish a happy 10th birthday to my daughter at Mueni Bahati," followed by rose emojis, money bag, champagne, glasses, birthday cake, and a baby bottled emojis. The post quickly went viral, and guys, the comment section is absolutely unhinged. Kenyans have flooded it with birthday wishes for little Mueni. User Victoria Mima commented, "Happy birthday Mueni," with a love struck emoji. And this is where the story gets even more interesting because if you have been following this family, you know that the relationship between Diana Marua, Bahati and Yvette Obura has not always been a smooth sailing. Now, before we go any further, let's rewind and get into the full backstory because to understand why this birthday post has Kenyans so emotional, you need to understand the journey that Bahati and Yvette Obura have been on. Bahati and Yvette Obura's love story, if you can even recall, is that it dates back to 2015. On November 29th of 2015, exactly 9 years before this emotional Instagram post, Yvette Obura gave birth to their daughter, Ivana Mueni Bahati. But here is where the tea gets piping hot. Bahati and Yvette's relationship fell apart before Mueni was even born. And yes, you had me right. The couple broke up while Yvette was pregnant. And guys, what followed was years of drama, speculation, and tabloid fodder that kept Kenyan bloggers busy for ages. There were rumors flying around that Bahati had denied the pregnancy. Some reports claimed that he wanted nothing to do with the child. It got so messy that eventually a DNA test had to be conducted. And when those results came back confirming that yes, indeed, Bahati was Mueni's biological father, the singer had to face the music, literally and figuratively. But even after the DNA test, Bahati's involvement in Mueni's early life was, let's just say, minimal. Yvette Obura was left to raise their daughter pretty much on her own. She has been candid over the years about the struggles of single motherhood, about providing for Mueni independently, and about making sure her daughter had everything she needed without relying on Bahati. Fast forward a bit and Bahati meets Diana Marua. They fall in love, get married and start building their own family together. They now have children of their own, Heaven Bahati and Majesty Bahati, among others. Bahati also adopted a son named Morgan. So here is where you have this blended family situation, where Diana Marua is the stepmom to Mueni. Now you might think that this would have caused even more drama, right? The current wife, the baby mama, the love child caught in the middle, but here is where the story takes an unexpected and frankly beautiful turn. Over the years, something extraordinary has happened. Bahati, Diana Marua, and Yvette Obura worked out a co-parenting arrangement that has become the gold standard in Kenya. I am talking about the kind of co-parenting that has relationship experts nodding in approval and regular folks wondering how they manage to pull it off. Diana Marua has been nothing short of amazing as Mueni's stepmother. She treats Mueni like her own daughter. During Mueni's 9th birthday, Diana didn't just comment on Bahati's posts, she also shared her own heartfelt message, and she has been seen in countless videos and photos spending quality time with Mueni, taking her on trips with the other kids and making sure she feels included in the family. And Yvette has been equally gracious. This woman has shown maturity beyond measure. She has allowed Mueni to spend time at the Bahati's household. She has maintained a cordial and ever-friendly relationship with Diana, and she never at once tried to poison Mueni's relationship with her father or stepmother. In fact, there have been several instances that have left Kenyans in awe of their co-parenting situation. Just a few months back, Yvette Obura was seen cooking burgers with Diana Marua's daughter, Heaven Bahati, at her house. And yes, you heard me right. The baby mama was now spending quality time with her baby daddy's other daughter, and not just tolerating it, but genuinely enjoying it. The video went super viral and Kenyans couldn't stop praising them. One user commented, "This is what co-parenting should look like. These women are showing us how it's done." And it's not just the women. Bahati himself has been making conscious efforts to be present in Mueni's life. Back in July of 2024, Mueni performed at her school's talent show, singing her father's song, Lala Amka, and Bahati was there. He was emotional, proud, and he shared videos of the performance with captions, gushing about how proud he was to be called her daddy. Then just this past August, Bahati showed up at Yvette Obura's new barbershop and spa, grand opening at Golden Kinsman in Kilimani. He did not just show up, he performed. He sang his hit song Adhiambo to support his baby mama's new business venture. And can you imagine this? Your ex showing up to support your business. That's growth. This story is a reminder of the power of public accountability. Bahati's emotional Instagram post wasn't just about celebrating Mueni's birthday. It was a public acknowledgement of his past failures and public commitment to do better. By putting that out there for millions to see, he's holding himself accountable, not just to Mueni, not just to Yvette Obura, but to the entire nation. And that, my friends, is the full story of how Bahati's emotional birthday post for his daughter, Mueni Bahati, has left Kenyans shocked, moved, and inspired. From the heartfelt Instagram caption acknowledging past mistakes to the beautiful co-parenting dynamics between Bahati, Yvette Obura, and Diana Marua, this family is proving that healing is possible, that redemption is real, and that when adults put children first, everybody wins. Mueni Bahati is growing up surrounded by love, supported in all her endeavors and being raised to be a confident, independent young woman. That's the real win here. So what do you think about all of this? Do you believe Bahati's emotional post is genuine or just for social media clout? Are you impressed by the co-parenting dynamics between these three? And what lessons can we learn from this situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you can never miss out any of our latest tea. Until next time, stay blessed, stay informed, and remember, family isn't always about perfection. It's about effort, growth, and choosing love over everything else.